cutting-edge curriculum, research-driven projects, immersive.
Thank you. Before I start session, I want to understand the energy of the excited?
Yes.
I still can't hear. Are you excited?
Yes.
Great.
Good evening, everyone. So we have gathered here today for the panel discussion on the topic career aspects in human resources, and we welcome all of you to JBIMS. So Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies was founded in 1965 by the University of Mumbai. It is considered to be unique in management education as it firmly rooted in the local soil and capable of articulating the Indian ethos. In the contemporary era, where globalization and liberalization are the buzzwords, the Institute has, without disturbing the set roots, ordered itself to meet the emerging challenges, sentiments, and opportunities that are going to present itself in the account of new economic era. JBIMS is consistently ranked among the top 10 premier B schools in the country with a legacy spanning of over 55 years. The Institute has full-time faculty in core management disciplines and functional areas of management, along with a panel of eminent management experts and senior practicing managers from diverse fields of management.
And when we talk about management, how can we forget human resources? So at JBIMS, Masters in Human Resource Development is a 2-year full-time program started in the year 2019. The program is designed for aspirants with a strong desire to specialize in human resource management. It focuses on developing HR leaders integrated with the business as partners. The program offers an extensive curriculum which includes a series of courses in various areas of management apart from HR courses. The major HR thrust areas of these courses are talent attraction, compensation administration, performance management, industrial relations and labor laws, learning and development. This course has a unique blend of constant corporate mentoring, cutting-edge curriculum, research-driven projects, immersive business exposure, CSR engagement, perfect theory-practice balance, and holistic yoga well-being program.
For today's discussion, we would like to introduce the moderator and facilitator for today's panel, that is Mr. Devendra Prajapati sir. Felicitate our fellow panelists for the session. For today's panel discussion, we have a unique blend of one of the finest personalities in both academia as well as the industry. We have with us Dr. Noor Khan ma'am. She is an assistant professor as well as the course coordinator for JBIMS MHRD. Along with Noor Khan ma'am, we have with us Dr. Srinivasan Iyengar sir, who is the director of JBIMS.
Founder and CEO at Happy Plus Consulting. Joining him today is Mr. Ajay Tandon sir, who currently serves as the Vice President at HDFC Ergo General Life Insurance.
Thank you everyone for taking time for today's panel discussion. We are both privileged and honored to have such a wonderful panel for today's discussion. I request Mr. Devendra Prajapati sir to start with the panel discussion.
Thank you. Before I start session, I want to understand the energy of the excited?
Yes.
I still can't hear. Are you excited?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So, career in human resource can offer diverse opportunity and is crucial for effective functioning of any organization. The field of HR has evolved beyond traditional administrative role to encompass strategic business function. Okay, so let us understand some key prospect in HR from our expert today. So, can we have a big round of applause for them? Session, and in the last, if you have any question, you can ask. Okay. So, hoping that this energy will be maintained in the session. Okay. So, yeah, from the panelist, first question from my side coming up. Are we ready?
Pleasure of meeting you, and I welcome on behalf of General Messages, including dignitaries. Thanks for accommodating me. Thanks for having me for organizing. I'll have a few words before we start the session, and that HR career growth prospects you will get complete information today through the extreme panel member. And I'll tell you a few words about General Messages so that the grid can be addressed, especially when it comes to the director's table. You come to know exactly what the next. Right? The course which you are planning to, the MHRD program what we started, this is our fifth batch. And one of the very unique course, having a wonderful record of placements. And the institute is in the financial capital. You are sitting at the institute where you are, one of the top 10 business schools in India. And one thing sure I would like to emphasize every time, there is no backward entry for this institute. That is good for the students. Do you know why? Quality will come. The entrance exam, what this time we are taking students through CAT and also through CMAT. We don't have our own exam. So if you want to come to Bajaj, you will consider your CAT and CET, the percentage will be in the top percent. Okay. And you will follow with the group our GD and PA. That's the selection process. And there is no backdoor entry at all. There is no management quota, capitation or donation. If you have any query on this, couple of seniors are there, you can interact. They will tell you exactly what the institute. As a student, they always tell the fact, and the placement is good, courses are very good, highly industry oriented course. When I say this, our 90% faculties are from industry. Today, what we are seeing, the couple of faculty, those who are sitting, they are all esteemed faculty, very busy corporate, but still they invest quality time in this. And this initiative, it's getting admission in Bajaj, your dreams coming to reality. As far as the industry is concerned, course is concerned, how the industry reacts, this thing I'm sure the industry expert will advise. Because they are working on it. How to crack this? What is their expectation? Probably Prajapati will get expertise, right? How to attend the interview, how to face that, what are the things can be done. Everything will require proper training, wherever you want to get it. So these things will help you to fine tune that. And I wish you all the best. And he was in one of the finest institutes in India, where you can able to interact with the industry, institute, academia. The interface is always very active. Yeah, I really wish you all best everyone and welcome to JBIMS for the selection process.
Thank you for this wonderful speech, sir. Once again, big round of applause for sir. So yeah, starting with the first question, sir. Any of the panel member can start with the answer. Yeah. So yeah, How has the role of HR evolved over the past decade, and what trends do you foresee shaping its future? It would be better if you can divide it past, present, and future categories. Yeah. So I can give sir. Yeah, sir.
Good evening, everyone. So I'll give you three perspectives. One is when HR was not called HR, it was called the personnel department. Okay, the personnel department used to take care of people. So when somebody is coming, when somebody is going, how do you give them PF, gratuities, all those things. It was a very administrative role. So from that personnel department, the shift came to become HR department. Okay, where HR also started doing other things. Then it moved to what we call strategic HRM. And now we have at a juncture where people who are from HR field have an advantage. Because now HR is what is driving business. Why I am telling you this? Because see, you can have a strategy which can be copied. Okay, so suppose for example, there was nationalized bank and now a new bank is coming. So now new bank say that I will not go to those segment of people which used to be earlier catered by public sector banks. Now I will go to tier 1 cities and rich people. So that was their strategy. Now I can be another promoter and I can say this is a good strategy. So I will go and copy that. Then I will move ahead with my processes. I say I can open the account faster than you. I will again copy that because I will get the same process consultant to come in. Then I will go and say I will take the IT route. My technology will be better than your technology. I will again copy that. But then comes the differentiator. Then I will say now I have a set of people or the culture which is very different than what you will experience here. Now as a promoter I can't copy because I have to build a culture. Culture building, you can hire somebody from one company to another company, but you cannot build that culture. Now those people who can create that significant or differentiated culture will be in demand. And that's the role of the HR in the current year. So now you will see a lot of HR professionals becoming CEOs. Sina Nayak, who used to be as an HR head for HUL, now she is the CEO of Chanel, which is a global brand. And this is a trend which has started and it's going to go for next 10 years. That's in brief where we can HR.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ajay sir, you want to add?
I think my colleague Dr. Ashish has put it very nicely. He reminded me of the word personnel department. Earlier there was no personnel department. This is now graduated to being called HR, Human Resources. And what has changed as we pass from past to present? I think it sounds slightly odd, but COVID helped. COVID, when it happened for 2 years, right? We never knew work from home क्या होता है because पहले ऐसा कभी हुआ नहीं था. World में कहीं शायद नहीं हुआ था, right? So फिर HR department had to take the lead because they knew about people. They had to manage the people, how to ask people to work from home. It is not easy, right? But now today that is the trend. In the Western countries, people do not want to come back to office because they realize it's easier and more productive working from home. Right? So that phase helped to bring HR to the front, to the fore. And as he said, I will not be surprised next 5 years maximum in India, in an Indian company, in a company based in India, we will have an HR person becoming a CEO. Normally, do not have HR people taking over as CEOs. You may have a CFO, you may have a salesperson, a national head for sales, right? You may have somebody from operations. HR वाले लोग हाँ ठीक है HR नहीं. This is changing. I tell my students also, maximum 5 years. Thank you.
Wonderful, sir. Moving at next question. What are the essential skills and competencies that HR professionals should cultivate to remain competitive and relevant in the current job market? Yes, starting with Ashish sir. You want to add that?
Okay. So from the extent I have observed, the kind of students we get and the kind of placements we get, a lot of analytical ability is now expected from HR people, which was probably not there. So earlier, people had this myth and misconception that HR is just there to make people happy. You just have to be, a people-oriented person. You don't have to worry about the business side of it. You don't worry about, the numbers. You don't worry about how the business is functioning. That has not changed. So now HRs are expected to be the strategic department where they understand the concerns of the businesses. They are, their solutions are adding value to the business. They are able to analyze the problem and come up with solutions. So a lot of analytical and problem solving abilities are expected. Consultancy abilities are expected. You may not be an outside consultant, but being in the organization, you are supposed to solve the problems of the organization. So those students, I think, you should take care and rest. I would ask them by fellow panelists.
Hats off to what Dr. Guru Khan said is so relevant. ये आप लोग मत सोचिए कि मेरे को business भी समझना है. Business भी rocket science में sales में होता है. I've seen. It's nothing. Right? Rather, you will be learning something more. You will be learning about managing business. So HR people are also sitting down in strategic meetings, like ma'am said. जब sales की meeting, marketing meetings होती हैं, या overall meeting हो रही है, HR people are integral. They are also adding value as much as they are learning. So that's a very good insight. Yes.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I will give the answer in two parts. One is what is required in the future from HR professional from a competency perspective. So what is required is you need to be very good in data mining. Data analytics is going to be a next big thing. So if you are not good in data, then probably your role will be diminished because you have to understand what's happening. You also have to be technology savvy because a lot of companies are now going to use AI.
That is my next question actually.
Yeah, so if you don't understand technology, and if you can't link it to strategy, then you will be irrelevant, right? That's the second one. Third is you need to have very good emotional intelligence. Okay, emotional intelligence with empathy. Okay, I'm not saying empathy means that a lot of people tell me in interviews that sir, I love people and I want to do something for them and that's why I want to come in HR. That's not the reason why you should come. You should go to an NGO and help people. That is not required here. What you need to do is that you need to understand how to bring the best out of people. When they come to your organization, they should be highly motivated and they should deliver their best of their abilities and perform because you are not there to do charity. Okay, so how do you make others perform to their highest level is a skill you need to understand. For that you need to know what makes your performance at the top level. So that's the third. And the last thing is the stakeholder management. Why I'm saying this is because whose side is HR? Is HR to take care of people or HR is going to take care of management? Okay, because HR will have the stretch from both sides. Management will say, I can't pay this much. Employees will say, if you don't pay me this much, then I will do. Right? So what will HR do? And that's where the balancing act comes in. But how do you manage both sides? Sometimes you tell what is the concern of employees, at the same time what is the concern of management. If you don't understand that, then there is a big problem. So this was the first part of the competence. Second part is, I tell all the future HR professionals that the first thing you need to learn is learn how to do business. धंधा कैसे होता है? If you don't understand this, don't come to HR. Because if you don't understand how business takes place, then the business guys like him will say, यार आप साइड में बैठो, आपको कितने लोग चाहिए सिर्फ मैं बता दूंगा, आप मुझे उतने लोग लाके दे देना. राइट? एंड इन HR में से हम तो सपोर्ट फंक्शन है, हमारा तो इज्जत ही नहीं होता है. HR इज लाइक अचार, खाने में है तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं है तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. We will not be surviving like that. So HR, new age HR professionals have to be as strategic, as business oriented as a sales guy should be. And in good organization, what I see, companies like P&G, HUL, if you are in HR, first 3 years you have to go and sell. You can't come to HR department if you have not gone and sold business. You know, साबुन सर्फ और तेल अगर नहीं बेचा है तो आप HR department में नहीं आ सकते. And that is the reason why they have the best of the talent management you will ever see. That's the